Well, so I guess for some context for you, I'll just jump right in on that. Like, I'm looking other places, so I'm looking in places like Florida, Georgia, South and North Carolina, Indiana, Michigan, Kentucky, Tennessee, Iowa, and Texas. That's where I've like started to learn and look. We'll entertain things right now that are bigger, like 225, 250 units plus, to give us some scale when we go in. Because if I'm gonna be that far away, I need to be able to have a big enough property where we'll have three, four, five employees there full time that are, and we have enough resources to pay them well so that they're quality people. And then also I need it so it's not a 4 unit, or, and this is just me, right? So once again, not that I'm right or wrong or whatever, but in my mind, I also need something with size, because if things go wrong or whatever, we'll still go visit the site. I would probably personally go. Me and my COO would probably go 3-4 times a year, right? So to be able to get on a plane, if you have a 4 unit, you get on a plane one time, that's going to eat up quite a bit of your cash flow, right? Whereas these 250 unit properties, I could take, we could both go down there 3, 4, 5 times a year, whatever, or as needed to get eyes on the asset as well, even though we have great people working there. And it doesn't even, you don't even realize that you spent $4,000 on a plane ticket. I mean, it's a 0.001% thing, right? So that's my thing. Did you have more of a specific question towards that, or?
Um,
And I'm looking to
well,
get. I don't remember if I said anywhere, but I'm looking to get more. I'm probably gonna be more like 1,500 units here in Wisconsin first to give us some real serious more scale here. Before, because that gives me more resources to go out and. I always basically have a R&D, a research and development account that I'm basically just funding, and we're basically like doing stuff like that. But I would have a lot more resources to be able to be a professional in those other spaces, right?
yeah, yeah, you have your team in
Yeah.
Wisconsin, and so it's probably easier right now to scale there.
Yep. And we would still use this as home, right? I mean, we'd still use this as the place that would be the mothership, or whatever you want to call it. But like we would have enough resources here, and then also be able to share there, and have more than one place. So.
Yeah. Um, so I have people who do like what I'm doing and do trust me, and would like to potentially invest with me. So I have to look sort of long term at a
Yep.
city, at a location. So I am considering Florida. Uh, Miami's too expensive, so it would be potentially Tampa or north of Fort Lauderdale, Orlando. So I'm going to be taking a trip
Cool.
soon.
Never hurts to go look, right? But then that also
Yeah,
might give you some perspective for your own market, right? I go down there and I look at the stuff. I'm like, holy shit! Like going back home, like I find way better deals back home, and not that there's anything really wrong with the deals. I mean, we still have people moving into Madison area like crazy from Chicago and Illinois, and I look at them like, man, like what we're getting. So, but it might give you some perspective that way. It might, so it's definitely worth, because I've gone to other places to look at deals, and it's given me things that I can use here, or whatever, because it's just different regions, and it gets your brain. You get out of your environment a little bit and out of your bubble, and all that stuff can kind of help.